Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Time for the first of the anthems. The United States have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So off we go then. Oh, he's having a go! There was plenty of power on that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That pass has been well intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Space for him to turn and look. Plays in a terrific effort! He doesn't look too happy with that. Neither side yet able to find the net. That has been slung wide. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
That is good strength. He's played it back. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Wriggles his way through. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Spread to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Hangs one in. Well, there's the clearance. Chance to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
The United States are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
The United States clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That could... Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. The United States have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's cut it out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, super ball, and the shot! Oh, nice touch. And he's intervened well there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pass is just off target. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away.
Kuwait clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for United States. Number 20, number 21. Coming on the field.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside.
Substitution.
Once again for a throw-in. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That pass isn't the best. He's had it taken off him. This is a promising build-up.
1 minute added time.
Swings in across. Deftly away. He's taking no chances there. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already.
Oh, well played. He is through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. And he's managed to get free. He's rising! And a terrific save. So just 15 minutes still to come.
And now, to all members of the crowd...
So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes?
Substitution for United States.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. Can he get on the end of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. Can he latch on to this? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. It's gone for a throw-in. So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
And he makes it one each. So both teams on the board. So on to the second man. And he sticks it away.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it. Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
It's 3-each. So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Great Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Big character, big moment, big save. And that takes us to sudden death. Stuck away with absolute confidence.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Now there's a penalty. And the drama continues. You can cut the tension with a knife. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, Cooley does it.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
And that will do it.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
The United States have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Well, Peter, those players knew they were in for a battle, and you can finally sense this kind of collective release from them here. They could have made their lives easier by making more of what chances they had, but, you know, you can't have it all your own way.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're ready now for the anthems. So off we go then. Lerma. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Solomon.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that is not getting there. Lukumi. Lerma. Lerma gets on his bike and on the move. And it's James Rodriguez. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. And it's James Rodriguez.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Solomon wants to run onto this. Can he finish? Munoz can get it clear. Oh, that's well done, really. And the shot! Colombia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is a nice touch. Distributed tidily. He's dealt with that really well. Munoz. To James Rodriguez. Lerma. Mojica. And here's Diaz. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a pop! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. That's really well cleared.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
He's on it, can he get away? Solomon. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Diaz. It's James. Solomon. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Diaz making good progress. That is a superb rearguard action. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
He's found a way through. No way through, so back it comes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's seen that. Oh, that's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal.
Well, Peter, it's a welcome lead, whatever way it came.
Diaz. And it's James Rodriguez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Colombia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cuesta does well to get it back. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's in. And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without hesitation. Time added on 4 minutes. Lerma. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then. Extra time is coming up. And the action has already restarted. Colombia displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Solomon. Now who's going to be first to this? Colombia can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Sinisterra. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Israel have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
And it is half-time in extra time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
The hostilities have already resumed. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Shapes to shoot, this time surely!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Cordoba. Diaz. Diaz is onto this. Oh, such a clever touch.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a promising position. He's got away. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his...
And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Colombia tie it up just about.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Sahavi is looking to do his bit. 1-1. And he duly obliges. So on to the second man. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
Colombia are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Up by 2. They're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Yes, that's how you do it.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Oh, he saved it! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Now there's a penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And there you have it. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Colombia really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose. You know, having been on both ends of such results in my career, I can't help but feel for these boys.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. He won't be happy with that one. He's looking wide. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Looking to play him in. Nice control. Lovely feet. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Lod. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That'll be a throw. Camera. Lod. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Camera. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And he skips past his man. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camera. Now it's Palo.
Lod.
Now it's Palo.
Lod.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Mexico clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Palo. Camera. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's made its way to him. Mexico have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's had it nicked away. He's found a way past. Oh, good ball! Well, that looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's having a go!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That has been slung wide. That's very neat. Tries to play it through.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So here we go then. Extra time is coming up.
And we are already back underway.
Número 20, número 19, número 26, número 8. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Heading backwards.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
that's nice. Flings in across, towering header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. And he whips getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh. So just 15 minutes still to come. Plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 105 minutes of football, and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Eremenko. Space for him to turn and look. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I had a feeling this might end goalless with everyone pretty much running themselves to a standstill. These players certainly have done their part in making it an enthralling encounter.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drop. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Türkiye is the next man in the spotlight.
Never looked in doubt, really.
A swift riposte. So on to the second man. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Roman Eremenko is the man who's second in line. Made it look easy.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
We're on to number 3 here.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Jensen, the third man up. Oh, you're not going to save that. It's 3 each. So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Oh, Cooley does it.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
And that will do it. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion And it counts for nothing. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
It's a tough one to take, Peter. The players will be feeling like the better side lost, and to some extent that's true. I don't think they did an awful lot wrong, and that's probably what the boss is saying to them right now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Morocco! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
He's got away.
Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0. Oh, terrible pass.
Brahim Diaz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising position.
This is the time you need that pace.
El Ainaoui.
This is promising.
Space for him to turn and look. Has to go back here. Shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Can he latch on to this? South Africa ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Masina, El Ainaoui, and El Kanous. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz ventures forward. Spread neatly. Hakimi proves just a little bit too strong. Opts to play it back. Big chance! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
That's a good ball out wide. Brahim Diaz. Al-Kanous. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There will be 1 minute.
He's found a way through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Morocco looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Throw in. Opts for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Brahim Diaz! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Morocco with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. Foster! And it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That's tidy. And it's Al-Kanous. That is a brilliant interception. That's an excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Morocco have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 17, number 20, coming on the field, number 16, number 13, Pensakir, number 19, and the
El Ainaoui looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Ben Sagir. Ben Sagir getting forward. And he's managed to get free. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him.
Morocco can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's En-Nesyri. And that has left him in a heap.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played through into space, and he's picked it up out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is as far as it goes. Morocco have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. El Ainaoui claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Nunez! Goal! Uruguay! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Uruguay make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nandez. Showing great feet there. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Pelistri. Now it's Darwin. Oh, his burst shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, and they're quick to press. That could spell trouble. And he is. Can he finish? Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, he's goal side. Good read, needed to be. And now they can clear their lines. Looking to play him in. Now it's Nandez. Looking for options for movement. Deftly away. Araujo cuts out the pass. Nandez. Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, this could be a chance. Nunez finds himself offside. And here's Nunez. steaming on goalwards. That's a good foot in there. Pelistri. Aretsugate.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a key interception. And that signals the end of the first period. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Uruguay looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Back underway then. Pelistri. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Uruguay are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's
Chance! Off the post! That's going to go a long way. Oh, nice touch. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's been slipped through. Oh, such a clever touch.
he'll be disappointed with that.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 11. Entrará al campo. Número 21.
Oh, it's hit the post.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Looking
este
for the
partido
run.
fue de 80.113.
Uruguay are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And it's in! They are playing them off the park. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great pressure, plenty of it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's going wide left. Time and again, they are repelled.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Aretsugate. He's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 20.
Uruguay with their
Número
first
9.
corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Número 18.
Cleared away.
Número 7. Se va
And
a
now
realizar
a
un
sudden
cambio.
chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Torres. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Oliveira has the space to scheme. Big chance! Has a look and plays it forward. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
Señoras
Good
y
evening
señores,
to you.
visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs del partido de hoy.